Hey guys, today we're taking a look, oh my god, it weighs so much. We're taking a look at the ND104 by Chilkey. And I'm going into this completely blind, and oh my goodness, if this box is any indication, this thing is heavy, so I'm hoping that means it's quality. The box has no markings on the outside of it. There's no brand or spec information at all. We just get perfectly blends, comfort, and quality, right? So let's open her up. Let's take a look. First impressions, oh my goodness. So let's see. Keyboard specifications, key and lighting effect descriptions, and a whole bunch of stuff. Looks like FN key shortcuts. Ooh. Oh my god, it's so heavy, guys. You know what, we're gonna put this aside. Let's see what other accessories we got first. Don't know what some of these are. Okay, so let's start what I do know. And I've definitely seen this USB cable before, so this is definitely a mass-produced USB cable they're giving to us here. But this is a USB-C, the USB Type A cable. It's rubberized, it's not braided. It's got this chonky, look at this chonky connector on the end here for the USB Type A and for the Type C. It gets this little faux leather strap. We get a little silicone tray. I think this is silicone. It feels like silicone. Not completely sure what this is for. We get some tiny hex head screws. So there you go, we get some tiny screws right here. I'm not sure what these are for, but maybe we'll need them. Maybe there's some modding we can do. Some sort of rubber material here, possibly for sound dampening or something like this. And a tiny little hex head. This looks like a 0.5 millimeter. Also, this goes to the screws that we were just looking at, the doy. These look like little gaskets of some sort. I'm not completely positive what these are, but we do get a entire little baggie of them. Hear my wife in the other room. She's playing repo. She's screaming at the top of her lungs.
Ah! No! Ah! Stop! Let me go!
Let's take a look at this bad boy. Oh my, it's seriously so heavy. So, I'm pretty sure this is, oh my goodness. There was something in that. I almost chucked this. There was this little disc with magnets on it. It was in the bag. Not entirely sure what that was, but here we go. This is the ND104 in blue. Ah, there we go. It looks like it is the USB Type A wireless receiver cover and a battery. You can see a bit of the battery. But I mean, check this out. Really cool design with this. Doesn't look anodized, it looks painted, so it looks like it's a painted aluminum body. It's definitely heavy. It's definitely solid. No adjustable feet or anything like that. One USB Type C port on the back here. Nothing adjustable. It does have these cool little accents on it. So I guess this is the little cup. How are you supposed to get this out now? This is the cover for the wireless receiver. There's like no finger. Oh my god. There you go. So that's something that could have been worked if they had like a finger slot right here, just to literally get this out because, okay. Now that I put it back in, come on. Huh? I got you. But we can see we get a wireless Melitrix. You see that? Why does this say Melitrix on it? Is Chilkey a subsidiary of Melitrix? Let me know. I'm curious if you actually have the answer to that. I don't like how you can see the battery right here. I think that's kind of sloppy. I'm actually not too big a fan of this compartment overall. I think this could have been thought out a little better. Anyway though, here I have my microphone, so let's give it a bit of a sound test here, right? Ready? wife just distracted me and I don't know what to say now because she's literally screaming, playing Repo.
Oh my god, look at that, that's nasty! Stop it! Help me! Jesus.
What do you guys think of the sound? It's definitely got more of that clacky sound, and it's most definitely because it's an all aluminum bodied keyboard, so it definitely does affect the timbre that you're actually hearing. The actual typing experience, the travel, it's medium resistant. They go down no problem. The space bar does have a little bit of resistance, but it's not too bad. I like how it's got that clack. I'm wondering if it's actually, let's find out. Oh, there's our first look at the switch. Okay. We got a fair amount of lube on the stabs there. I don't know if you can actually make that out. But there is a decent amount. This looks like a standard, just injected molded double shot PBT keycap. There's nothing incredibly special. I don't know what switch this is. This is a mechanical switch. This is not a magnetic switch or anything like that. I'm not sure who it is that produces it. It does look like this is a, no, that's a north-facing LED. So it's got a north-facing LED for all you gamers out there. I'd like to see the keycaps light up. So there's gonna, I don't think you're gonna get any shine through with these keycaps. I do gotta say though, I do like the way they look. It looks like it's a possibly a cherry profile. Let's find out. Let's put this back on. It's too close. Doesn't want to focus. It does look like a cherry profile to me. I don't know about you guys. There's just the slightest bit of flex. There isn't very much. But there is a little bit of flex, so there's a little bit of rebound when you're typing on it. We do get a full numpad and a screen over here, along with a button and a knob. I'm curious what that looks like. Let me go get my laptop. So I didn't mention the MSRP, unless I did, but it's $220 for this keyboard, and that does get you, oh yo, it gets you an animated screen. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was actually pretty cool. Up here, there's a whole animation that played. Check it out. There's a whole animation that plays when you plug this in. Okay, so now this is weird because I don't know how to turn it off. Obviously, since it has a battery, this does wireless, right? It has a wireless dongle on it, but I don't know how to turn it off. I want the animation to play again. That was super cool. Let me plug it wirelessly into my PC. Oh my god. That's something. Oh my god. Why isn't this typing? Did I break it? I doubt I broke it. Oh cool, those light up on the back. Yeah, that's pretty neat. All right, when in doubt, we consult the manual. This is our first time operation type of thing here. Man, I wish I could read Chinese. Okay, I don't. This manual is applicable to the ND104 USB, Bluetooth, and 2.4, so we do get tri-mode here. Tri-mode connection, In wireless mode, if the keyboard is inactive for 10 minutes, it will enter sleep mode while maintaining wireless connection. Press
6 hours later.
So I've been battling with this a little bit, trying to get it to work the way I would like it to work. So in the wireless mode, the screen will not turn on. I found that out for a fact. I've also found out that this button right here, this is a dedicated calculator button that you can rebind. There is a web UI for this keyboard. So you can press this button, it will pull up your calculator app on your PC. Another thing to note as well is I didn't have it successfully working with any Mac devices. So if you're looking to get something like this for your Mac computer or laptop, it might not be the best fit for you. The web UI is a bit choppy and it definitely seems like it's in early development still from my 5 minutes kind of tooling around with it. You You can download custom images and GIFs to the screen here, although I couldn't get it to accept any GIFs that were like 2 megabytes in size, so I'm assuming they have to be smaller than that, so user beware. No problem with the JPEGs. JPEGs were going through just fine, and I'll show you some images here of some of the images that I got on there. I do like that you can flip through the screens. You do have to use the FN key and either this little wheel right here to go through your screens. You can have it set to your location, your time, and everything like that. So you can have it as like a heads up, which is nice. And we can set the RGB, although I will say the RGB on this isn't the best. It's okay, but I mean, they're not shine through keycaps, so if you're buying something like this, you probably don't care about it. The accents on the back, however, those look awesome, but otherwise it's not really the best. Another thing to note as well is I don't like how you can't easily turn on the Wi-Fi. I don't know what's up with that. I've been having like really hit or miss experiences with it. Let's see, is there anything else I want to touch base on here? You will have to use the FN keys for sure. There's a lot. I did have to go through and actually tell it to pair to my PC using the FN and V shortcut. So if you're gonna get this, you do have to do that, or at least I had to if you want to use it wirelessly. And we have all the LCD controls right here for the screen. Yeah, otherwise, I mean, the build quality feels great. I will say that. The build quality feels great. I do like the switches. I haven't used it for gaming or anything. This is obviously a first impressions video, but for $200, you are getting a solid aluminum keyboard. And really, that's up to you if you think that's worth it for something you might be eyeing. I personally think this is a pretty well-built keyboard. It's a little rough around the edges with the software. The screen's a nice touch. It has a decent resolution to it, but there is some room for improvement. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and until next time, GG.
Why does it take me so long to stand up? Holy fuck. You dick. You fucking dick. You fucking dick. You're a dick. You're a dick. You're a dick.